Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this, my inaugural attempt to record the activities of my 531 program. I really call it 531. I took the spreadsheet, actually a couple of spreadsheets online, and picked bits and pieces out of a few that I liked. So this is kind of an accelerated, simple plan. Tonight I'm doing both bench press and squats. Now here we're seeing my first warm up at the bench press. My numbers are low. It's really my weakest exercise. This and overhead press, which are the two of the four in the 531 program, which I guess that's a good thing. I'm just weak on those two exercises. And it's not so much the weight, I guess. It's the muscle fatigue. I don't know if that's because I'm getting older and I just don't recover as quickly, or I'm just not able to pump out the volume as much as I used to. It's been 20 years since I trained. I'm just starting back. I've been training for, I guess, roughly 3 months with a close friend of mine who's been doing a powerlifting program. And I've been following along with his. And he's way out in front. And so I've just felt the need to catch up. Now you see the main sets that I've started, and this is the top set. I'm doing 155 here. And my goal is 5+ at 155. And here I'm at 6. And I get this 7th one out. And it's just, like I said, it's a battle. And it's by the time I get to this, let's see here, that's 6, that's 30 reps in, and I'm just dead. And by the time I get to this cool down set, I'm completely toasted. And even at 115, it's not the easiest thing here. I mean, my arms are so toasted. It feels unbalanced. Like I think my left shoulder is just done, and it feels like I have like a 15 on one side and a 40 on another. But I get through it. That's the thing. It's just real draining to do that. Here I'm setting up for the next squat, or the next exercise, which is the squat. And this is one where it's my flexibility. Just sitting at a desk job for the last 20, 25 years has just killed my glutes, killed my hamstrings. So again, starting the warm-ups, 95 to 135 pounds. And I know it's a fair critique to say, hey, you're really doing a box squat, you've got the bench under you. But I'm really focusing on keeping my feet flat and getting as close to parallel as I can. That's what you see here is a huge improvement over even a few weeks ago. I'm able to get down and back up, get out of the hole with confidence. And even here in this top set at 205, I was struggling hard at 155 just a few weeks ago, and just stretching, getting more comfortable with the technique, really kind of focusing more on this low bar, wider stance has really helped out. So focusing on getting down to the bench every time, and then blasting out of the hole flat with the whole hole of the foot, not just kind of rising up on the toes, engaging that Achilles and driving through the hole, getting out of it and then fully extended. That's really something else. I get 13 here, and that's a number I can be proud of at this point in my cycle. I know I've got a long way to go, but I'm right at the beginning. Like I said, this is day 3, and I really appreciate you following along with me here as I'm setting up the deadlift for tomorrow. And also I do a couple of practice sumo squats. I haven't really used that technique at all. I'm interested in it to see if I can get a bit more weight out of my deadlifts. But I hope to demonstrate that. Thanks again for being curious enough to see what is going on. And if you have any suggestions If you see anything in my technique or just want to say hey, leave a comment, subscribe to see how I'm doing, and hey, let's go get those gains.